Hello, my name is John Paz. I'm an independent cyber readiness consultant and program manager. I help defense, government, and regulated businesses reach CMMC compliance faster without the guesswork. As a registered CMMC practitioner, here's how you can transform from uncertainty to assessor ready. CMMC is now a contract requirement across the defense industrial base, and getting it wrong is costly. We see four failures repeatedly. First, overscoping the boundary, then buying tools that miss the controls, choosing in-house or an MSP with no real analysis, and documentation that collapses under review. All four are avoidable with the right strategy. You need 5 connected work streams. 1. A readiness assessment to scope the enclave and measure where you stand. 2. The strategy, roadmap, and schedule to full compliance. 3. The build versus MSP decision. 4. Selecting tools that meet each control. And 5. The assessor-ready deliverables. I help you solve this end to end. Everything starts here because you can't plan against unknowns. Together with your team, we run a control-by-control gap analysis against all 110 requirements of NIST 800-171. We scope your CAUI boundary and baseline your SPRS score. Then we model the resources, the staffing, budget, and timeline to build and operate a compliant environment. This is our most important phase. Together we build the strategy end to end. With your team, we turn the gap analysis into a prioritized roadmap. Quick wins first, heavy lifts planned. We build the project plan with owners and milestones, scheduled against your real capacity so it holds up under review and your team can actually execute it. Here's the decision most firms get wrong. Build the enclave in-house or use a managed service provider. In-house means full control, but trained staffing is needed and upfront cost must be considered. An MSP is faster, but not every provider that claims compliance can deliver. We run the assessment that drives the call, and if an MSP is right, I help you select the one who meets the controls contractually. Tool selection is where money gets wasted because products are bought on the marketing claim, not the controls. As a team, we select technologies that truly meet the requirement to map each to the controls it satisfies. GCC high cloud, zero trust access, endpoint detection, encryption, logging, and GRC tooling. Nothing enters the architecture unless it earns its place with controls. I build, or with your team, we build the exact artifacts assessors expect, built to hold up under C3PAO review. Enclave scoping with data flow diagrams, a system security plan covering all 110 controls, POAMs with owners and dates, policies and SOPs, and SPRS self-assessment and full C3PAO prep. This is the documentation backbone of a passing assessment. My expertise spans 4 disciplines: CMMC readiness, the full 800-171 implementation and C3PAO prep, NISPOM and insider threat with 32 CFR Part 117 and SEAD reporting, RMF through ATO with DISA STIGs and EMAS, and zero trust across GCC High and Azure Government. All 4 reinforce each other. So why work with me? I'm an independent practitioner who develops your strategy with your team, not a reseller pushing a product or a managed service provider. More than 7 years in compliance, over 30 across IT and security. Command of all 110 controls and registered CMMC practitioner credential, PMP credential, Azure certification, a track record of deploying over 2 million users at a Department of War agency, an Air Force veteran, vendor neutral, and management over the whole program. Working together is straightforward. We start with a discovery call to understand your contracts, deadlines, and constraints. Together, we run the readiness assessment, then move to strategy, then the roadmap, the build versus MSP call, and tool selection. I support execution and documentation, then get you assessment ready with C3PAO prep and a mock review. No surprises on assessment day. If this resonates, let's build your path to compliance, starting with a no-pressure readiness conversation. Reach me by email, by phone, or LinkedIn. Let's get you compliant as quickly as possible. Thank you.